YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you Toy Hunt episode number 453. We're back at Ross Dress for Us on MacArthur Road, Allentown, Pennsylvania, Lehigh Valley area. Looking for cheap toys, cheap action figures. Things are really picking up here recently, and we're getting closer to red table season, so it's definitely worth checking Ross on a regular basis. I'm breaking my hunting rules today because typically I've been trying to just do toy hunts on weekends. I felt like I had the urge, so I hopped in the car, took a drive down after work today. We're not going to go to a lot of places, so this hunt will take place across the next week or so. But I figured I'll hit a couple of Rosses, hit a Target or two, since they have a lot of good deals going on right now. But before we do that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you, does not cost you anything, and it helps us grow the channel tremendously in the march to 8,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. For daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. So I know this is not very exciting to show it this way, but I was on the phone while I was picking through things, and there were other people here, so I don't want to leave anything behind. So I grabbed some stuff. So I don't think I've seen this person before. I didn't watch the show. I don't know anything about it. Is she blind, I'm assuming? I don't know, but there's a blindfold on there, right? So she's here. So that is $5.99, and it's pretty cool. These are showing up here. This is like the, I guess it's not chase, but it's like the multicolored, different colored dark side, which $7.99, not terrible. So there's the Aquaman, and then here's the Superman. I saw all these at Walmart a bunch of times, so I would consider building this build-a-figure for this price. The problem is they don't have the Batman, and I think I need the Batman for pieces too, right? Yeah, all four of them have something. What's Batman have? So I don't know. This is the torso, so the Flash is the torso, and then looks like we have just fists and a head with Aquaman, and then we have the legs. So I guess the Batman's probably the arms, right? So I'm gonna pick around and see if it's still over anywhere, because I would consider it. I don't collect these. $8 a piece. If you get all four of them, you get a pretty big chunky figure. I don't have a dark side in my collection of any type, let alone a bright orange one, or whatever color that's supposed to be. So I'm gonna go back over and dig around a little more. I'll come back and put this stuff back afterwards. There's also another collector who was looking, so even though I was on the phone, even if I wasn't on the phone, I wouldn't have wanted to film and like talk about that stuff with that person there. Hopefully they found some good stuff too. As you can see, all these are still sitting around. There's the alarm. I had a comment on my video the other day, either Instagram or YouTube. Why are the alarms always going off at Ross? And I don't have an answer to that question. If you know, please let me know down below. Because it's all the time. It's not just like one Ross or sometimes. It's every time I'm in a Ross. Like it was off until now, and it just went off again. So just let me know what the story is if you happen to know what the story is with that. So again, still plenty of stuff here at Ross. Much better prices than GameStop, right? Beast Wars stuff. So yeah, and things are heating up here too. Obviously, we're gonna be getting to the red table season. I think it was last video we saw our first red table of the year. Actually, it was here. Yeah, it's over on the side, but it was here last hunt too. So yeah, I think we're gonna do one more pass to make sure I'm not missing that Batman. Because again, I would consider grabbing those if Batman were here. I'm still considering it because Batman might be at another Ross, but okay, let's go look. So I feel like it would be strange to have all those here and not the Batman. But again, it could have just been somebody just bought the Batman, you know, and didn't want the whole set because, you know, Batman is Batman, right? There you go. There's a quote. Batman is Batman. How's that for some knowledge and some experience in toy hunting? But I still have the Goliath laying around here. The like Sega looking cover. Big old pop right here. Overwatch, I think. But I don't think there's a Batman here. I think because these were all actually right together on the shelf over here. And I really probably don't need to be spending money. I always say when it comes to bargain stores that if you leave your lane too often, you're not really saving money at that point because you're spending money on things you normally would not collect. So I think we're done here. Oh wait, what's that there? I thought that was a wrestler. It's not. It's Pokemon something or other. Well, if you saw Batman in here and I missed it, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I think I'm leaving those behind and we're getting out of here. King Kong. And yes, don't worry, I came to put these back, but I also wanted to point out, I forgot that they're platinum editions. So that's why they're the different color, right? So actually it's kind of cool looking. If it was the regular dark side, I would 100% get it, but there's probably a reason that this is showing up here and not that one. So there you go, put them back on the pegs and everything. All nice and tidy. So a quick check-in here at Cedar Crest Boulevard Target in Allentown. because they did have new stuff out late last week and it sold super fast, probably because there's that toy deal going on. Spend 40, save 10, and whatever the other one is. So I want to see if they restocked or put anything else new out. So here in the collectibles section, something is amiss. I don't know what they moved, but it was not this empty just yesterday, and now it is, so I don't know. All right, so looking through, Alfred is still here. They have, wow, so many of these. What? Wow, all right, well, any idea of paying for those for full price? If there's that many out there, don't even consider it, because that'll definitely get cleared, because I don't think anybody really wants it anyway at this point. Firefighter, a couple of those. Spiker is there. They have Law and Order here. I still have that to open. But you can see all those legends are empty here. There's the Daredevil sticker. I don't think these stickers were out last time I was here. So I might just try asking for the heck of it. I doubt it's going to pay off. There's the deal going on. That's new. That's kind of cool. A 2-pack, they come together. Okay. Neat. Nothing I really get into, but cool to see. Wrestling back behind. Pretty picked through already. It looks like a lot of the new legends are gone. There's the Razor Ramon. I think I was told that there's a diesel chase with white pants. I'm usually not up on my chases, so if I miss one, you know, bear with me. But I was told to keep an eye out for that. Down this way. So yeah, nothing else really out here since last time. But I don't know. I'll consider asking about the Daredevil. I know it's here because it's the website said so. The app, but it might be like, you know, stuck to the ceiling somewhere or whatever. And here's some clearance. So what's this down to here? That's down to $12.99, and then this big boy is still here. It's a lot of plastic. $39.99. I know the articulation's not very good, but you know, whatever. If it got even cheaper, it may be kind of cool to have. And plus, we need a flash. Decent deal. But I think that's it for here. I don't think I'm gonna ask about the Daredevil. I don't want to bug an employee today, so I'm just gonna hold off and see. I actually did pre-order, not even pre-order. I ordered the John Barenthal Punisher. It was in stock and it was immediately out of stock, so I got super lucky, I think. And I ordered the Storm Outback retro carded one as well. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not, but I needed to spend, you know, the $40 to get the value. So they're both shipping separately. So I'll end up taking that Storm back because I think that might be a long play on that one. But okay, I think that's it for here. Let's keep moving it along. We might be back here the same video. Who knows? Because again, it's during the week usually. I'm here on weekends, so I might throw it all together in one video when it's done. As I've been saying through the last few videos, it's like toy apocalypse right now in terms of everything that's dropping all at once. All these pre-orders are starting to finally ship. All these companies are trying to get their bottom line, their number. What's that? That was a quarter. Their number up for the end of the year for Q4. Obviously, it is Q4, which means all these things are probably supposed to be shipped anyhow. So it's going to be crazy. So that's why I think Target's pumping stuff out. There's an Amazon Prime Day or something coming up. That's going to have some deals too. Oh, man. The wallet's getting a little sweaty here. It's getting a little sweaty. All right, so this shouldn't take too long. So I was told last video to give it 4 or 5 days, like the end of this week, for them to get out the new stuff. And I was kind of hoping, kind of look at the Thanos pack. I was told that, and then was that like the next day? Not the case. It's still very empty. Just the empty shelves, not much hanging around here. So I'm not even going to bother asking because I did last time. They kind of gave me the runaround, so I'm not going to bug them. So let's see what's on the other side though while we're here. So it looks like they're tidying it up at least, which tells me maybe they're getting ready to clear it out and bring out new stuff on this side too. There's all the kill switches right there. Some Star Wars down this direction. But yeah, you can tell it's pretty bare. They're getting ready to unleash the back room here pretty shortly. The Jesser section. So it looks like we're returning to hawking pretty soon, considering all the Stranger Things Netflix signage for the final season. We got some paper plates, some napkins here. So if you're gonna have your binge, at least the first half of the season, well, check this out. Here we go. I think my buddy Dante and Art are into these. Kind of randomly sitting right here. Magic the Gathering, a big thing right now with Marvel, the figures that are hitting. But I think we're done. NECA, I didn't even bother showing. They had one of those giant U-boats in front of it. I wasn't gonna move it, so. Onward and outward. Stop at Ollie's on the way home. So this is why the wrestling section looks so tidy. They moved all these over here. So I think they should be on clearance, like 17 now. Because that's what I saw in another store, Lassant. But yeah, they just kind of shoved them all on an end cap. So they're probably going to get ticketed pretty soon for clearance. All right, so I made a quick stop here for the lunch hunt, and check this out. We have fully stocked Walmart. This is awesome. So also, sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Look at all these Spider-Mans that they have here. I mean, there's, what, 2 cases of these sitting here on the pegs? We have our Morph, we have our Jubilee. We've seen those in recent toy hunts. We've seen that in recent toy hunts. We've seen him in recent toy hunts. We have not seen him, and we've not seen her. So I really would like to buy this Emma, but man, I hate trying to make them stand in those heels. The cable, I like the cable too, but again, I like my other cable. Sorry, the aisle got busy for a minute. I'm really considering this. I said I wouldn't do any of these. I think I only have the Wolverine out of all of the animated 97s, but I'm considering the cable. I can't do the White Queen. I just can't do the heels on that thing. I just can't. And there's Street Fighter if they did move it. So, but this does look really, really freaking good. I know it's animated, like animated good, but it just looks like a sharp looking action figure. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm sure I'll see it again somewhere. But then again, X-Men 97 was really hard to find for a while. I don't know. I'm agonizing again here, aren't I? Also, interesting development. There were like 15 Omega Red War Machine 2-packs, and they're just gone. So I'm going to look around and see if maybe they're in clearance. Because right now they do have some other stuff over here, but those are long gone. Huh. And actually there was other 2-packs too. And taking a dip back here to the collectibles section. Not a whole lot. They really haven't stocked this in a while. But I just wanted to show what was here. So thanks for watching. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything. And helps us grow the channel tremendously in the march to 8,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. If you're daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try remember the 3 P's of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all politeness. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.